Fools talk to me. I'm going to, yes. So I've written about this whole idea of microaggressions. And I've said, well, they're not micro at all, but I put it into a poem. It's called When Fools Talk to Me. Considering the present climate, I find myself adjusting spectacles a great deal as I encounter the latest absurdity du jour in a wave of microaggressions. The idea of the word microaggression is actually a double upside down insult, as there is nothing minor or micro about these aggressive assaults. One never knows when or why the next eyeglass adjustment will be necessary. Lunacy. And now I can say, and fascism seems to be mounting by the minute. So when fools talk to me, adjusting my glasses affords me the extra 2 seconds necessary to assess, think, compartmentalize, remain silent, or speak clearly, or be kind and compassionate, or breathe and breathe again, or run the entire US history through my mind, flip cards bending and falling, or offer tutorials on systemic oppression, on systemic everything, or make a date to do lunch in between broadcast murders of unarmed Black men, or laugh madly at the absurdity just uttered to my face, or cry fire through my eyes, or consider becoming a recluse, or stab a coin in its heart, or jump wildly in thick air, push off the diving board of ignorance into another dimension. When fools talk to me, those 2 seconds of eyeglass adjustments give me the stillness required to pray, call on ancestors, talk to them about Sister Sandra Bland. Remember my training: light candles, expose illusions of power, make an incision, a topographical deconstructionist cross-section slit around the throat of fake democracy. You know, do a lobotomy on false scripture, carbon date the madness, know the lie, pardon the brainwashed messenger bearing toxins, for they know not what they say or do. Disengage, rally the angels, take cover. Kaboom, false evidence appearing real because they know exactly what they do. Liquefy in ultraviolet brilliance, transform into the sun, a glowing cauldron, winged woman floating on an electric carpet above it all. When fools talk to me, those 2 seconds are perspective information, certainty lining up on Mercury, Saturn, satellites transmit gamma rays, energy to my private electromagnetic field as I sit in the neon sky, on an infrared chariot in my corner office. As I walk down the street past a cave of buried, choke-holding policy, and I slingshot, boomerang, slingshot, boomerang, slingshot, boomerang. 1,000,000 microaggressions from my orbit, repelled like projectile vomiting over the indigenous rainbow, like a sports foul out of bounds that snags on edges of jagged clouds. And Ray Charles sings, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you, and don't you, and don't you, never, never, don't you. The axis of our planet straightens. Untruths and pollute, untruths that pollute bow down and disintegrate into the debris of a sneeze. Achoo! The atmosphere is activated. The moon, my ride and die, pulls water strings up. The sea high fives in wave gesture as hate evaporates. Gravity genuflects. There is a hierarchical reset. There is a hierarchical reset. There is a hierarchical reset. Nature is taking over. Me and Swag, oh, we dance around the shrinking fool. The fool sitting across from me, shrinking like reverse osmosis, shrinking like a warp in a TV advertisement. He is 1 foot tall now. The insulting, non-relevant, inconsequential fool, full of supposed unintended assaults. The microaggression maker to all things decent and good is the size of a dog biscuit now. 1/2 inch, 2 millimeters. Now I lower my eyeglasses and peer at this tiny, corrupted, ill-guided soul who once wore the smirk of privilege. I watch it rewind its birth until it disappears, vanishes, gone. All I need are 2 seconds. 2 seconds to adjust these spectacles. You see, when they talk to me, what? Magical things happen, like cosmic power things happen. But I need at least 2 seconds and some very large eyeglasses. Thank you.
Samaj Brown.
Thank you so
Wow.
much. Wonderful being here. Thank you.
Yeah, great performance. I loved it. Loved it.